What is up, Octane and Zip Ties channel? Today is Thursday, the day after Hump Day. Right now, we're getting ready to put on my boy Ethan's BC Coilovers. BC Extreme Low Coilovers. That's the part that he got. So right now,
Custom kit too. So anybody with a 2019 Jetta that's looking to throw on some BCs instead of SoloWorks or I don't know, because the only coilovers that are released right now are SoloWorks, and I wasn't doing that, and I didn't want to do bags, so I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do BCs. So this is gonna be a custom setup on this car, trying to make it fit, trying to make it work, because you know the suspension's a little bit different versus the other Volkswagen. So the only suspension that can somewhat relate to this is the MK4, because it's a torsion beam rear end. So it's gonna be an experience for us, and I don't know, I'm kind of nervous that it's not gonna work.
yeah, so basically he got the suspension off the generation before his. It's the MK6, right?
Yes.
MK6 Jetta. So
But
what, 2000?
That being said, if you look, everything lines up. All the mounts, everything lines up. So it should work. The only difference with the MK6 versus the MK7 Jettas is the suspension height on the MK6s is shorter. And I already went ahead and got BC Extreme Lows as well. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna install them at max ride height and then drop the car and lower it from there, because you know I don't want to pre-adjust it. Next, you know, it's sitting on the fender or something. So
Yeah, so right now he's getting ready, whatever.
you act like I'm taking a while.
He is taking off. I've been here for like 10 minutes already. I'm trying to leave, bro. I'm trying to put the suspension on already, boy. But Rosa and Sabian might be with us. We gotta ask permission from Logan's dad. A whole bunch of
Yeah,
shit.
because we are installing them at Logan's house, and Logan is up at school. So I texted his dad and asked him if I can borrow the garage, and he was like, no problem. But you know, respect. You gotta have respect for people.
Party at
Especially when they're
Logan's.
letting you- Especially when they're letting you use your stuff.
And your tools.
Shout out to Mr. Lamb. Shout out to Logan also. If it wasn't for you guys, this coilover install wouldn't be getting done today in the first place. So.
Same with my
Oh
coilovers.
yeah, and shout out to Steven too, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be
Yeah.
having coilovers right now.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Appreciate it.
cars being built by the group.
Party at Logan's. Hit us up for the details. Just got to Logan's house. This is his dad's Fairlane. Pretty sick. But right now he's working on taking this off a little bit to reach there. But yeah, here are the coilovers in here. These are the back ones. Wait, this one's already open. Oh, not so. These are the back ones. If I can get them out.
Yeah, we're setting them max height because, like I said, it's a little bit shorter. So that being said, I think max height is actually going to be like really, really low. So we're going to go ahead and start out with that first, and then do our adjustments as we go. Like after we lower it to see, we're going to adjust it. Did you just wipe the camera?
It was dirty. Well, we just took off the wheels. Right now we're trying to loosen this bolt because on this side it's not even a nut. It's kind of like we gotta get like a star point torque or something. But you know what's crazy? This guy already has lowering springs on his car. He bought those lowering springs a week or 2 weeks before he ordered.
Where is it?
Right.
The coilovers, which was a waste of money, but he needs to get new wheels. These wheels are pretty ugly. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Couldn't find one of these star points, so they just grabbed a vice grip and just basically just held onto one side while the other side they loosened. 2019 and it already has rust. Crazy. Right now, Ethan's working on the other side. You see what he's doing right there with the vice grips? So that's basically how Mr. Lamb was doing it. But yeah, so coilover should be installed within 20 minutes, will you?
All right.
Gotta make some changes.
Sorry, man.
No, you're fine, don't worry about it. So we're off on the third hole by not even that much.
How much over do I have to
Piece of
get?
cake. No, you're good. I
So
know.
now we're about to drill a hole into
All right, you can pull it
the
out.
into that, right?
No, that makes us.
Ended up drilling another hole in there for us. You can't
see it.
Yeah, you can't see the original one because the washer's so fucking big. but you can see it a little bit right there. But anyway, we were able to get them on. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling happy. I'm glad that this right here is the only issue we're running into right now.
So this is the first what?
This is the first 2019 Jetta with BC Extreme Lows on it ever. I don't even think BC has had a 2019 Jetta. I might contact BC, let them know what's up.
Right now, I mean, besides that sitting so far, we're gonna end up having to pull it out a little bit, I guess.
Yeah,
it's just like that.
Still needs to be adjusted.
Right now, we're doing pretty good. We're stuck on this side. Been on this side for about what, like 30 minutes? So this is not coming off. From that, we tried using the strut spreader already. So apparently, we gotta drop the control arm. We didn't do it for the other side, but.
No, but this side, what it is the sway bar is just hitting, and it won't give enough clearance. I know, excuse my hair. It's not giving enough clearance on the axle, so I gotta drop the lower control arm. That way the whole hub can bend down. That way we can pull the strut out.
All right, sounds good. So after about an hour of trying to see if it'll fit or not, doing some little what would you call it? Fabrication. We finally got it done. So we ended up having to drill another hole up there as well, but we got it in right now.
Yeah, and basically we had to actually, after we put the coilover in, we actually had to drop that coilover back out in order to lower the sway bar on this side. So now we have to go back over to that side to re-bolt back in that coilover. But honestly, that's pretty easy. It's just screwing on the top bolts, and then that's it. That one's in, and then we can mount the wheels, and front's done.
Sounds good.
So I think what we're gonna do is, I think tomorrow we'll do the back. I know you're like, really, but it's late. I work today. You got work tomorrow, don't you?
Yes, I won't be here tomorrow to help you.
Exactly. So we're just tired, and it's been a long day. We got the front done. That's all that really mattered, because the front is actually the hardest. The back is gonna take me like 15 minutes, but the front is what was gonna be the hardest, because I work at Volkswagen, and all the technicians were telling me that the way it mounts up, so we had to custom do the top hats. But other than that, everything fit a-okay. That was just the hassle, and then on to the back tomorrow.
So right now all we have to do is this right here. See how it's still down. Actually, now I can show you what we did on the top part. So what we had to do is, see how these two are kind of small, we had to make that one a little bigger. Try to focus it a little more. There you go. So we had to make it a little bigger. It looks like a little Mickey Mouse, but you know, it works, and it, got the job done. So I believe after we finish this, we're gonna go grab some food at Steak and Shake. Not like y'all care, but just throwing that in there. You feel me?
See, I still got so much more room.
You what?
I got room.
Yeah, but it's gonna settle, bro. All right. Hey guys, so Ethan was not able to get the car running today, or running. What am I saying? So the driver's side.
Hey, let's walk and talk.
The driver's side, coilover.
So the passenger side went in. So like I said, so we did the driver's side first. Driver's side went in, and then we removed it. That way we could remove the shock for the passenger side. But then when we did that, and we went to go put in, so we finished the passenger side, and the passenger side went in fine. And then we went to go do the driver's side, and when we did the driver's side, it didn't want to go in, the angle at all or anything. So I don't know if if the passenger side axle popped out the tranny, if that's why it did it or what, but it honestly it just would not, the whole spindle itself would not articulate like it should.
Yeah, the car wasn't taking Ethan's ravioli today, so
Basically.
that's basically what happened.
So
Tomorrow, yeah, we're walking right now.
We're walking home. I live inside the neighborhood, so it's okay, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning and probably put on back stock suspension, and I'm probably just gonna wait until Risto has some time, one of my buddies, and I'm gonna have him help me.
Yeah, but that makes up for today's video. We'll probably end up recording some tomorrow, but
Yeah,
here we are 3 days later. Ethan was being mad lazy, but now we got him to work. So right now
I was being mad lazy. I had probably 3 opportunities to do the rear, and I've been nah.
He's like, we'll save it for next time. I
Yeah, we'll save
I gotta remove this. I gotta remove that. So right now, what's up, bro? Anyway, but yeah, so right now.
Tell them how my car gets nasty burnouts.
Oh yeah, we we did a fat burnout, boy.
Just know at the end of this video there will be a video of me doing a burnout in the Jetta
with the electronic e-brake on.
with the electronic
E-brake. That's so funny. Nah, but right now we're in Ethan's garage. We're about to get started on the coilovers. So we're gonna, in order to get to the coilover or to the strut, we have to remove
the
evap canister.
Because it's kind of stupid. They put the shock bolt right here, and they put the evap canister right here, covering the shock bolt. So we have to remove the evap canister in order to remove the right strut.
And we're also going to adjust the front lowering. We're going to lower the front a little more, and also
for those who didn't know, I went from stock springs. Look here, show them stock rear spring versus the BC. That's stock versus. Hold on, you gotta get the whole pan in there.
There you go.
So
Kind of crazy.
And
so,
I have lowering springs on it right now, but those aren't cut in here. I'm not low enough.
we're gonna throw in some clips of us with the evap canister, and yeah. So we'll see you guys shortly.
I'm adjusting the ride height in the back because we got everything basically bolted in. I just need to jack this up. That way we can mount the strut to the top piece. But I'm putting in the coil now. That way that it'll all jack up and sit nice and like have pre-tension on it and shit.
Nice. My boy Dylan showed up. You feel me? Rachel for VP. But those are the black ones are the stock suspension. The blue ones are the lowering springs that you had on before. And then where's the rear spring?
Huh?
You mind passing the rear spring real quick?
Oh, the new one?
Yeah. I'll show them how low it is. And that's the BC spring. So kind of get a little bit of a, not a little bit, a lot of lowering. You feel me? Now Ethan's about to remove the jack. We just finished installing the shock, and we put some BCs on the workshop chair as well.
Yeah, we got them custom made by Taylor Ray. What happened was he told me to sit on it to compress the spring, and the spring kind of slipped down. We don't know where it went, so we're just gonna kind of ride on a
shock right now.
Yeah. You can't see it because it's kind of squished by my ash cheek.
Did we put camber arms on it?
Yeah,
Right,
but the camber, instead of it going out, it kind of went forward.
Yeah.
So what we did was we went up to fucking AutoZone and we picked up some Injuku Racing camber arms.
So
How much degrees of camber?
we're gonna be pretty freaking low, guys. Cause look at that. That is that's how it's sitting right now, and I only went this much on it. So I still have that much to go to lower the back, but it's already pretty freaking low. We're gonna mount the wheel and see how it sits.
So Ethan just finished installing the second one. So right now we're gonna go ahead and put on the whatever that's just called. I forgot the name of that thing. And then we're gonna lower it to see how it looks. We are going to adjust the front today as well.
Yes. And I didn't install the sway bars with the front. I was lazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the sway bars too. And we're gonna go ahead and drop the back and see where it sits, and then maybe we might be jacking the back straight back up, and or jacking back up the rear, and adjusting it because I'm trying to sit pretty low. I'm trying to not be able to leave the driveway.
Sounds good. So it's dark as fuck. There we go. So the back is sitting pretty high right now. So we're gonna go ahead and lower the back.
It's actually
What are you staring
sitting.
at,
It's
Savvy?
actually sitting lower on one side completely like this right now. So we're gonna go ahead and drop it on this side, plus at the same time drop the back, and then we're gonna drop the front. So we're gonna at least go down maybe another inch or two in the back. That's how high it is. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've probably got like 2 fingers of wheel gap, but it's gonna camber in a little bit, and then we're just gonna be slammed.
Low life or no life. So right now Ethan's adjusting the front. Here Ethan, bring the camera over there for a minute. So just real quick. No, you're fine.
So I went down a little bit lower. It was up there before. I dropped it down probably about 2 inches. Well, first we dropped it about like maybe an inch, and it just wasn't low enough. So I'm gonna drop it down a little bit more.
So that's what he's doing right now. But yeah, so
that's not how high the back is sitting right now. The back is actually pretty low. I can barely fit my fingers through it. And I have fat fingers like little Vienna sausages. Fat boy life. But
Make sure they follow me on Instagram. That way they
follow on Instagram, Ethan Singh. Follow me on
No,
Instagram.
it's not Ethan Singh anymore, remember?
What is it now?
MK7_Ethan with 3 N's.
Oh shit, yeah, follow him, MK7_Ethan with 3 N. So MK7_Ethan. So this is the final product. This is how we're sitting right now. I can still feel my fingers too there. I need some spacers, but this is how it's sitting right now. Took us 4 days to install these shits, but finally got them on. So now it's time to take it for a little test drive. And
No, hold on. So, to conclude, like the actual coilover install themselves, if you have a 2019 Jetta and you're watching this video, just know that you can run bags, you can run coilovers, anything that will fit a MK6 Jetta, which is from years 2011 to 2017. Any suspension that fits that car will fit this. The only problem we ran into this whole entire time through this whole install is those strut mount bolts at the beginning on the when we were installing the front. We just had to re-drill new ones, and literally it's like right next to it. I'm gonna try and see if we can actually mock up a template and, you know, like make like a PDF file and shit. That way, if you guys who have 2019 Jettas want to do this, you can. And honestly, that was it. Other than that, the coilover install was smooth as could be.
besides me being lazy, but yeah.
Yeah, besides me being lazy. But now, I definitely wish I wasn't and did it, because now I look at this and I'm like, wow.
But yeah, so that'll conclude this video. We'll probably post a video next week or in 2 weeks to do an update, like how it rides and stuff.
Yeah, you could do a review on how it is, some pros and cons of them too, and you know, I can go over, you know, then like once everything settles, if I need to make any adjustments to the suspension, like, you know, re-screw some things back in, adjust them a little bit, because, you know, the suspension is not made for this car. So it's very identical though. And if you look at Volkswagens from years on, all the suspension is very identical. And this is cool too, because this is a torsion beam rear end, and majority of them are independent rear ends, versus where it means is like a whole torsion beam goes across that springs and the shock go into, versus the older ones, it's a separate side. So
That'll be it for this video. Shout out BC.
shout out to BC.
Shout out
For real.
everybody.
BC, you
See you
make an
guys.
amazing coilover.
See you guys next video.
See you guys next video.